And welcome into our second game of today here at Shipley High School. This time it's girls soccer as the Shipley Gators get ready to take on Merion Mercy High School. Some starting lineups here for you here today for Shipley. In goal, it'll be Riley Loudon, followed by number 1, Anna Pascal, number 2, Caitlin Gilbert, number 7, Madison Gallia, number 8, Olivia Correa, number 10, Riley Medina, number 11, Talia Devon, number 12, Sophie Shapiro, number 20, Mackenzie Payne, number 37, Mara Linderman. As for Merion Mercy, their starters, number 1, Lindsay Lyons, number 2, Rafalia Utieri, and goalkeeper, number 6, Issa Alamehu, number 7, Lily Din, number 14, Katie Koninsky, number 17, Sophia Fisher, number 18, Julia Richardson, number 21, Ella Donnelly, number 34, Carly Comey, number 35, Olivia DeLuca, and number 12, Abigail Adamschek. As Shipley will get set to kick off here. Shipley in home white, Merion Mercy in away, Shipley in home blue, Merion Mercy in away white. As the Gators will start off with the ball. And nearly a miscue there instead. Anna Pascal will start off with the ball, gives it off to Madison Galea. Quick battle early on by Lily Din. As the ball goes out of bounds, Shipley will keep possession. And the throw-in tips off the foot of Anna Pascal. So Olivia DeLuca will throw in for Merion Mercy. It throws it deep towards the goal, but Shipley there meets it early. Adamschek up against Pascal. Good job by Shipley, gets it across midfield. And the chase is on. Talia Devon met quickly by Olivia DeLuca. Great effort by DeLuca to get back in on defense against the speedy forward. Ball now in midfield. And a pass by Comey, trying to get it to midfield, but Shipley was there to meet it. Great effort there by Adamschek to keep it inbounds. However, Shipley will keep possession. And Loudon kicks it all the way out, but a great job by Koninsky to keep it inside enemy territory. Some good passing here by Shipley to get it back to midfield. But Alamehu keeps it inside, but a long kick sends it all the way down to the other goalkeeper. So far, some good battles in midfield this time. Merion Mercy will throw it in. Comey trying to get it to Lily Din. Instead, it's deflected. As you can probably hear, the wind is picking up. It's been in effect all afternoon. Anna Pascal now on the move. Tries to get inside, and she does. Devon gets it. It's tipped away. Whistle is blown. It looks like it went off the hand of one of the Shipley players, so Merion Mercy will get the ball back. And the crowd booing on that call. As Issa Alamehu gets set to kick it off. A long kick there, gets it all the way down to Cara Comey. Sophia Fisher on the outside. Trying to keep the ball in bounds. Instead, Shipley will keep it. Some collision there, but no whistle is blown. And the long outlet this time, a race towards the goal, but great job by Rafalia Atari. And if she missed that kick, it's very likely that Olivia Cora would have been able to get the ball into the net as no other defender was there. So great effort by Atari. Marion Mercy with the ball back in midfield. Cara Comey gets it all the way out to Lily Den. Lily Den trying to race one defender to beat. Some good dribbling there. In the corner now. Getting pushed to the outside. Great defensive effort by Shipley as they're able to break up the pass and get the ball back to midfield. So far, we've seen a few breakaway opportunities. No team has scored so far. And then again, we're only a few minutes into this contest, but it's a good sign for both defenses that they're able to handle these breakaways as effectively as they have been. DeLuca now close to midfield. Cora now trying to get away from her. Gets it out. Pascal tries to get it, but it's tipped. Julia now gets it back out to Pascal. Chasing up the left side of the field. Tries to keep it in bounds, and she will. Alamehu falls down on the ball, but not before Pascal's able to get it out. Tries to get the shot off. No good. She falls down as she shoots. Quick to get up, but. And that time some collision on the field from Mara Linderman. A little slow to get up, but she appears to be okay. As Alamehu will get set to kick it off. Alamehu, a great defender in the words of her coach, and she's shown it here, having a couple of really good stops so far. Linderman, guarded closely by Donnelly. Trying to keep the ball in bounds. Great dribbling there. Kicks it between the legs of Donnelly to keep it in bounds, but the ball gets pushed back to midfield. DeLuca now, good dribbling there. Mara Lindemann now with the ball. Alamehu trying to get it past Devon. Instead forced to kick back to DeLuca, who kicks it all the way out to midfield. Ball rolls out of bounds. The officials will give it back to Shipley. Mackenzie Payne throws it in. The Shipley bench trying to get a substitution in, are able to get it in time. Alamehu able to get it out to midfield, but it's broken up by Talia Hirsch. Anna Pascal gets it to Cora. Madison Galea. And Shipley forced to back out to midfield. A good kick by Lindsay Lyons, able to get it all the way deep into Shipley territory. Ball deflects off a Shipley player's foot, so Marion Mercy will throw in the ball. And a long throw there, trying to get towards the goal, but a little too much mustard on that pass as it goes to the left of the goal and out of bounds. So Riley Loudon will get set to kick it away. Loudon getting set, ready to kick. Short kick there, but great effort by Hirsch to get it past two Merion Mercy players. But DeLuca's there to quickly meet it, kicks it all the way back towards the bench of Shipley. So Shipley will inbound the ball. Some nice work there by Anna Pascal to get it to Cora. We've been saying their names a lot. They have had a lot of action so far. Same for Issa Alamehu for Merion Mercy. Ball now at midfield. Caitlin Gilbert gets it to Pascal. Off the head of Devon and out of bounds. Referee says it's Shipley's ball. Clay will throw it in. Gives it to Cora. Cora trying to get it inside to Talia Devon, who's forced to kick it back to midfield. It goes right past the feet of Lola Torino. Merion Mercy trying to capitalize, just couldn't get there quick enough. The ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Lily Den for Merion Mercy. From my angle, it almost looked like it went off the foot of Galea, but instead they'll give it to Shipley. We're trying to get it past Alamehu. Alamehu forced to kick it out of bounds. Galea throws it in bounds. Able to keep it in bounds. Hirsch now at the ball. Some good defense by Donnelly. Talia Devon. Pascal now at the ball. And a miscue there between Hirsch and Pascal. Hirsch was trying to get it inside, but couldn't get it to where ball goes out of bounds, but Shipley retains possession. Throw inside. But once again, great defense by Merion. By Merion Mercy to keep it out of their zone. And some substitutions here. In comes Avery Reel and Riley Love in place of Madison Galea and Olivia Cora for Shipley. And the ball's back now at midfield. Good job by Hershey. Tries to get inside. One man to beat, one goalkeeper. It's off the post! Bounces off the post. She had beaten the goaltender. Ralphie Atari getting extremely lucky. There was no one to beat. It just bounced off the goalpost and out of bounds. Shipley lucky to maintain possession. A huge stroke of luck there for Merion Mercy, though. That would have changed a lot of the perspective of this. That would have changed the momentum of this game big time just 12 minutes in. Instead, it remains a scoreless tie at the moment. And folks, I thought that ball had went in for just a second, but you could see the Shipley player having her hands in her face, extremely frustrated, and I understand that feeling fully. As the ball goes out of bounds, Shipley keeps possession. Or excuse me, Merion Mercy will get it now. Abby Hoban will throw it in. One of many JV players currently playing up today. One of 4 at the moment. And Cara Comey tried to get it to a player in midfield. Instead, it's quickly met and scooped up by Shipley's. Comey now with it at the center of the field. Trying to get it to an opposing, instead goes to an opposing player. And roughly 13 minutes into this contest, 2 40-minute halves will be played for this game. As this ball is quickly scooped up by Riley Loudon. As she punts it away. But it's quickly met by Lindsay Lyons at midfield. And almost immediately scooped right back up by Riley Loudon. Punts it away once again. This time Kate Koninsky deflects it. Just trying to hang on and keep the ball in bounds. Still fighting through traffic. Great effort there by Merion Mercy. And for those just tuning in, it is Senior Saturday here for Shipley as they are honoring many of their senior athletes who are playing here today. We had field hockey honored their seniors in today's first matchup. And it will be the same for the soccer players. They were honored with their parents just before the game at tip-off as they try to take home a dub here today. Ball gets kicked out to Athena Ballas. Bounces out of bounds. And off the foot of Talia Hirsch. Arcomi now with it, trying to fight through some traffic. She loses the ball, unfortunately. Ball back in midfield now, and some entanglement between two players now. But Issa Alamehu comes up with it, gets it away. And a battle between 27s here. Shamira Mahushid and Kate McGovern, Abby Hoban have been going at it since both have stepped onto the field since they were subbed in. Both getting valuable playing time early on in the game. And a great effort here by Atiri to stop the advancement of Talia Devon. Devon had the opportunity earlier, but it bounced off the goalpost of a wide open net. This time, however, Atiri able to hang on to it before she's able to do anything. Ball back in midfield now. Hoban off, deflected off the leg of Ballas. Alamehu gets it to Comey. Bounces off her leg though and out of bounds. Ballas will throw it in. Gets it to Hirsch. It bounces away though. Merion Mercy gets it right back. Olivia DeLuca will throw. And she was trying to get it to Cara Comey. Instead, it rolls all the way out of bounds and we'll get a corner kick. And a major opportunity here for Merion Mercy to strike, as we are just over halfway through the first half in this matchup. Excuse me, just under halfway through this first half. Hoban fighting inside, trying to get it. Still with the ball. Comey fires. Quickly scooped up by Riley Loudon. Looks like a whistle was blown, and it will be against Shipley. Almehi will kick it off. Just over 22 minutes to play. Hoban tries to tip it inside. Instead, it will go out of bounds off the foot. It looks like Talia Hirsch is the one who had to kick it out of bounds. Instead, it'll be a corner kick. DeLuca will take the kick for Merion Mercy. Said she'll throw it in. Ball goes out of bounds once again. DeLuca forced to throw in once again. And a long throw, but instead, Loudon able to jump in the way, and she'll punt it. Talia Devon trying to hang on to it, but can't. Instead, Mujahid fighting through multiple defenders. Devon gets it out. Mujahid with the ball instead. Altiari will hang on to it and scoop it up. Punts it away to midfield. Bounces over the head of several players. But Sophie Shapiro is the one that was the last one to touch it as it goes out of bounds. Shapiro, one of the best defenders on this team, coach telling me before the game. Very strong inside presence. Doesn't allow much to get past her. Wide forward inside. Lions not able to hang on to it though. But Julia Richardson keeps it in bounds. Now the ball in midfield. It's a race between two players. Alamehu able to stop the attack though. Hirsch able to keep it on Marion Mercy's side of the field. A collision between Avery Reel and Lindsay Lyons leaves Reel on the floor. Able to get up though. Lyons and Reel once again in the corner fighting. The ball bounces back out to midfield. Shapiro's quick to meet it. Gets it to Hirsch. Can't hang on to it though. And it has been a pretty back and forth, evenly fought match so far. Both teams have had opportunities to score, but so far the defense has ruled the day. And that kick by Shapiro goes off the leg of Comey. So Athena Ballas will throw it in for Shipley. Goes off the hands of Mujahid. He's able to keep it in bounds. Some great footwork there. And then Sophia Fisher trying to poke it free and trying to get it a chance to score, but she couldn't capitalize on the opportunity. And it's a 3-on-3 situation. They're trying to get through. Pascal forced to kick it back to the defenders. Avery Johnston with the ball, loses it unfortunately. Mujahid against Hoban. Some good dribbling here. Gives it back to the defender, but Hoban's quick to meet. Alamehu now with it. Against Riley Love. Back to Alamehu, Love on the attack. Can't get it. Love back with the ball now. Gets it past. Trying to attack. Instead, Materi hanging on. She saw Avery Reel charging at her, trying to kick the ball loose, but a great job by the goalkeeper to not be phased. And that ball bounced out of bounds off the foot of Mia Jackson. Marion Mercy will throw in. This time it's Hoban. Once again, bounces out of bounds off Jackson. DeLuca this time will throw in. Just under 17 to play. Throws it towards the goal. But the defense is quick to meet it as it sails over the head of a few other players and bounces out of bounds. And it will be a goalie kick here. Amelia Kramer will kick it off. And some nice instincts there by Lindsay Lyons. Trying to catch them off guard, but the ball bounces out of her foot. And a risky kick there by Riley Loudon. Sarah Weimer was right there waiting to receive it. Luckily, it sailed just past her. DeLuca will throw in. Tries to get it to a few of her players that are inside. Hoban trying to keep possession, but she kicks it out of bounds. Loudon getting set, ready to kick it away. Able to get it to Jackson. Weimer gets it to Lyons, who tries to kick it towards the goal, but Loudon saw that coming from a mile away. She punts it away. Lyons quick to meet it, though, at midfield. And the officials will give it to Shipley as it bounced off the foot of a Merion Mercy player. And we'll have some new substitutions. In comes number 19, Celia Ermelio, and number 18, Annabelle Green. In place of number 17, Riley Love, and number 21, Reza Mian. Loudon gets there ready to punt away. Lyons quick to meet it, though. And she's been a force in the midfield so far today. Not much has gotten past her. Avery Johnston trying to keep it in bounds. But Julia Richardson, able to get it past her. The ball sails down the left side of the field. Mia Jackson forced to kick it out of bounds. DeLuca will now throw in. And we've seen her have some powerful throws. And another one right here, trying to get it over the heads of a few defenders. Instead, Lyons will come up with it. Ball went out of bounds once again, so Loudon another chance. And this one will go out of bounds, but Merion Mercy will keep it. Early on in this game, it was looking like Shipley was in complete control. They were spending most of the game on their offensive side of the field. Since then, Merion Mercy has stepped up the pressure. As Jackson tries to keep it in bounds instead, it will stay in bounds. And Jackson kicks it away. Avery Reel hangs on to it. Issa Alamehu quick to meet it. Avery Reel gets past her. She's going to kick it. And it's in! Avery Reel scores the first goal of the day. Getting past Alamehu and squeaking the ball just past the goalkeeper. Shipley on top in this one, 1-0. And a great job by Reel. She was able to hang on as Alamehu was draped all over her, able to spin and get past her and get free to get the shot off. As Merion Mercy is looking for an answer. Still plenty of time here in the first half before halftime, so we'll still have a chance here. Ball bounces out of bounds. They'll give it to Merion Mercy. Hoping we'll throw it in. It bounces out of bounds. Hoban and Mujahid have been going at it for most of this game. 27 versus 27. You don't see that every day. Same number going against each other. They've had some collisions so far, battling for the ball. And here they are once again. Mujahid trying to get it past her, and she will. Gets it to Real. Real trying to get her second goal, but a great save by Atiri. Kicks it away just before Real can make contact with the ball. Lindsay Lyons now with it. As the ball is deflected and bounces right behind her. The whistle is blown, and it is against Merion Mercy. And the wind may be blowing in the direction for Merion Mercy, but all the momentum seems to be shifting for Shipley. As Mujahid will get set to kick it in. And it kicks it in, but Alamehu quick to meet it. Able to get it back out to midfield, but Jackson quick to meet it. Jackson guarded by Comey. Fighting through traffic, still looking. Shipley forced to retreat, though. Merion Mercy looking for an answer of their own. Lily Den now trying to fire. Good save by Riley Loudon. The right idea by Lily Den. She just couldn't get enough power behind that kick to try and get it past Loudon in time. See Lyons in midfield, trying to get it to Din once again. Instead, Alamehu will kick it back to midfield. Comey now with the ball, guarded by Jackson. Gives it back to Donnelly as Den tries to chase it down out of bounds, but it will. She can't get there in time. And they will get the ball to Shipley on this one as it went out of bounds off Merion Mercy. Trying to get a shot off, can't get it. Hoban against Mujahid. And it goes out of bounds. They'll give it to Merion Mercy. And a lot of substitutions here. Substituting practically the whole team here. As Shipley brings out, swaps out most of their bench. Merion Mercy still searching to tie the game up. They've had their chances, just haven't been able to capitalize. As the wind continues to pick up here, the tent we're currently under is about to get blown away at the moment. As the ball goes out of bounds, Riley Loudon will hang on to it. As Riley Loudon gets set to kick it away, just around 8:19 left to play here in the first half. Lions up against Caitlin Gilbert. Gilbert able to get to midfield once again. Tries to get it inside, heads it off. Jackson able to head it away. Bounces off 3 straight players' heads in a row. As the ball sails out of bounds. Wing for the flag, and it looks like it will be a goalie kick. Outside of the wind, it's a beautiful 70 degrees here today, so been a great day for some high school athletics. Had some great games here today. Shipley already took home 1 win in their 6-0 win in their field hockey game today. Girls soccer trying to match that as well. As Loudon kicks it away, but it's quickly scooped up. And And this one goes out of bounds. Merion Mercy keeps it, though. DeLuca will throw in. Tough throw there. Lions trying to hang on through it. Bounces back out to midfield. Natalia Devon kicks it, but it goes just out of bounds. Hoban will throw it in. Right idea by Talia Devon. She had a powerful kick behind it, just the player couldn't get there in time to keep it in bounds. Devon kicks it out to midfield. Sophia Fisher on the attack. One person to beat. Tries to get to Lions. Lions spins in traffic. Can't hang on to it, but they're forced to retreat to midfield. DeLuca kicks it towards the goal. Den tries to kick, but Loudon falls on top of it. The whistle is blown, though. There might be a penalty on the field. Instead, no, it was just simply the play was blown dead. Great job by Loudon to fall on top of the ball in time. Lily Den, another opportunity to try and score. One of the captains of this team just could not get there in time. Kicks it out to midfield. Kaylin Gilbert brings it up to midfield. She's trying to outrace everybody. DeLuca quick to meet her. Great effort by Rafalia Otsiriri. Kicks it away. Whistle is blown. Shipley will get it, will keep the ball. So some great defense there on that last possession by Olivia DeLuca and the goalkeeper, Rafalia Otsiri. Able to stop the attack of Olivia Cora. And once again, Otsiri scooping up quickly to prevent the score. Just under 5 here to play in the first half. Tries to get it out to Din. Unable to keep it in bounds, though. Emilio now with the ball. Great block by Abby Hoban. Trying to get it inside, tries to head it, and some contact. And a card is issued. There was a collision between number 10 Riley Medina and goalkeeper Rafalia Atiri. She had the ball, and I don't believe that was done intentionally. I believe that one, it looked like she just couldn't stop herself in time before she made contact with her. Alas, the refs have to throw the card on that one. It was the right call from them. But I don't believe that was intentional. It didn't look like it from my angle. As Alamehu will kick it away. Shipley keeping it on their side of the field. Ball bounced off the foot of Jackson and goes out of bounds. Hoban will throw in. Instead, Jackson will come away with it. Good work to keep it in bounds. And they'll give it right back to Lower Merion. Looked like it went off the foot of Talia Devon. DeLuca will throw the ball in. Merion Mercy looking for one quick score before the half, trying to tie this game up. Trying to get a shot off, and it's in. Jessie Schmidt, credit her with the goal, number 11. Great work by Lindsay Lyons to get it to her, getting it past multiple defenders. And this game is all tied up at 2:52 to play. Great effort there by Lindsay Lyons, fighting through multiple players, having to kick and not even knowing where she was kicking the ball. She took a whim and trusted that Jessie Schmidt was in the right place at the right time, and sure enough, she was. That's Galea Trying to keep it in bounds. Gives it to Talia Devon. Back out to midfield. Olivia Cora trying to get it inside. She will. Talia Devon trying to get past DeLuca, but no dice on that one. Kicks it back to Hirsch. Hirsch trying to give it to Gilbert. Cora now with the ball. Cora on the outside trying to find the lane. Looking for one quick score. Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Fires. And Atiri having to dive on top of the ball. Great effort once again. And she's been taking a lot of punishment in this game, but so far only 1 goal allowed. The ball back in midfield, under 2 to play. Cora now with it close to midfield. Gives it to Gilbert. Devon now with it. Trying to fight past some defenders, still with the ball. Unfortunately, the shot goes wide left. And the clock has not moved in quite a bit. Still saying 1:59 from the Shipley scoreboard. Not sure what. Chance to inbound the ball. Din keeps it in midfield. Goes right back to Hoban. Talia Devon fighting against Hoban, trying to fight through the traffic. Cannot though. Devon up against Hoban once again, close to the sideline. Devon, great job to keep it in bounds. Jackson forced to kick it away. DeLuca throws it in, trying to target Din. Devon now have it up against Hoban. Jackson forced to kick it away. And here comes Riza Mian. Looking for the lane on the outside. Time close to expiring here in the first half. Gives it. And that whistle signals the end of the first half. Talia Hirsch couldn't get the shot off in time. So after 1 half, it's all tied up. Shipley 1, Merion Mercy 1. A great, well-fought match. Some great goalkeeping on both sides. And all around a well-rounded game for both teams. Don't go anywhere, folks. SFBN will be right back after this short break. And welcome back into the second half between Shipley and Merion Mercy in this high school soccer matchup. Currently both teams tied up at 1 apiece. Shipley scored midway through the first half before Merion Mercy tied it up with just around 3 minutes to play in the final 6 of the first half. So all tied up at 1 apiece. Shipley looking for the win here on Senior Saturday. Trying to do what the field hockey team did earlier today. As Lions will try to fight for it at midfield instead. Ball will stay in bounds, excuse me. Or is kicked away. Riley Love racing up midfield, trying to get it past the defender. She can't get it though. She'll hang on to it though, still looking for the open woman. Avery Dell gets it out to Love, trying to get it to in time. Mujahid can't get there. It will be a goalie kick. The wind once again picking up here as it did in the first half. It's been blowing all day long. Riley Love inside now trying to get a score. Can't get there in time. Mujahid trying to hang on to the ball. Devin able to deflect the pass. Tahiri able to hang on and fall down on top of the ball. And she'll punt it away. Gilbert there to meet her. Able to get the ball away. She trips as she kicks it away. And a Pascal now. Back to Gilbert. Mujahid on the far left side. Keeps it in bounds. Gilbert hangs on to it. Mujahid on the far left. Still trying to work her way around the defender. The ball deflects way high and goes out of bounds. Pascal forced to kick it back to midfield. Really Den working against the Shipley defender. Gilbert gives it back to Pascal. Forced to kick it back to the defender. Gets it to Avery Dell. Down on the outside, working. The ball goes just past the foot of Mackenzie Payne, so Merion Mercy will inbound. And that ball will sail just out of bounds, so Shipley gets it right back. Payne throws it in, gets it to Devin. Devin working against 2 defenders. Tries to get it to Dell. Mayhew now. If Dell gets past her. Dell looking for the open lane, tries to get it, but DeLuca kicks it out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick. Both teams getting lined up. As Mujahid will kick it, will do the corner kick. Fires, and it will be headed, bounced, kicked. Mujahid with the ball now, tries to kick it back in. Gilbert gives it to a defender on the far side to Pascal. Kicks it inside. Gilbert now working against Comey. Gives it to Pascal, back to Gilbert. Kicked it towards the net, but Atiri able to hang on. And it's crazy to think this was nearly a 2-to-1 ball game. Atiri got a little lucky as the ball bounced out of the goalpost in one of them. As Cameron tries to race to the field, the ball kicks. Leons tries to kick it, but it goes out of bounds. Open net opportunity, couldn't get it to go. So some great defense there by Shipley. Lions feeling a bit of deja vu with that one, as the same thing had happened for Shipley earlier in the matchup. DeLuca forced to kick it out of bounds. Shipley applying the pressure early in this one, trying to get back on top. They led for a good chunk of it before Merion Mercy tied up the ball game late in the first half. Working against defender, she fires towards the net. Materia, another good save there. Materia will punt it away. Tied by Lions, excuse me. Comey working against Pascal, gets it back to midfield, but it goes out of bounds. And Shipley wasting no time to throw it in. Shipley once again will inbound. 34 minutes on the clock remaining. Gilbert gives it to Payne working against Lions. Devin now trying to get a shot off. Spins inside, tries to get it. Double fire, and it's kicked away. Great defense there by Merion Mercy once again. Devin looking for the lane, tries to get inside, keeps it inside, spinning, fires. It's deflected off the goalkeeper's gloves, but Merion Mercy hangs on to kick it out of bounds. A great sequence of defense for Merion Mercy. Bounced off the hands of the foot of a defender, bounced off the gloves of the goalkeeper, and yet still preventing the score. This one will sail just out of bounds. Shipley keeps it. Mackenzie Payne will throw it in. Ball bounced out of bounds once again. Gets it to Devin. Devin to Dell. Goes off the foot of Julia Richardson. Throw it in to Dell. Alamehu kicks it out. This time Gilbert will throw it in. Trying to take the stretch, he throws it towards the goal. So good work by Merion Mercy. Get it back to midfield. Amelia Kramer couldn't hold on to it. Ball rolls out of bounds, except they'll actually give it back to Shipley. They'll give it to Devin. Devin going up against DeLuca. Agba. Mujahid kicks. She fires. And it's in! Sharia Mujahid taking advantage of the score, and it was assisted that time by Anna Pascal as Shipley retakes the lead. And just a great effort by both of them, fighting through defenders, and a good throw-in by Caitlin Gilbert. And they wanted to take their shot early in this one. 31 minutes left on the clock. And they're trying to make sure this doesn't end up being a tie close late in this one. As for these games, they will go to overtime if it remains a tie after regulation. Alamehu guarded up by Love. Able to keep it in bounds. But Lucas forced to kick it away. Somehow stays in bounds. Den heads it, but it goes out of bounds off a Shipley player. Merion Mercy wasting no time after letting up that score. Already into Shipley territory. As they throw it in. Sophia Fisher working against the defenders. Forced to back it up to midfield. And that ball will go out of bounds off the foot of Julia Richardson. That's the second time it's happened for her in this half. Kicks it to Talia Devon. Devon against Alamehu. Still fighting against it. Avery Dell. Back to Payne. Dell once again with it, working her way down the right sideline. Dell kicks it towards center field to Love. Love trying to keep it inbounds. Pascal now with the ball. Takes a shot at the goal. Atiri quick to read it though. This one bounces off the foot of Mujahid, who was credited for the second goal of the day for Shipley. Instead, it'll go right back to midfield. Dell with the ball working against Richardson. And it bounces off the back of Kate McGovern. But Shipley still with the ball. Shipley fighting for it. Love now with it. Takes her shot. Still fighting against the defender. Great defense by Alamehu to kick it away and prevent Love from advancing. Great instincts by Issa Alamehu. Riley Love, she had all day. The previous defender fell down as she was with the ball, so she had some lane to run with that. It was a great job by Alamehu to get over in time and poke it free. It did go off her foot though, so Shipley will keep it. 28:30 left to play. And it goes off the foot of a Shipley player, so they'll get a goalie kick. And Lower Merion back across the midfield. Lions now with the ball trying to get it inside. He's quickly met by a pair of defenders. And DeLuca will throw the ball in. Quickly met by Devon. Cara Comfy now with it. And a scuffle for the ball near the midfield. Amelia Kramer falls down on it, so the ball will be rewarded to Shipley. Riley Medina now with the ball, able to keep it inbound. No, she is not. Nice kick, but it skirts just out of bounds. It would have been a great play, and she had all day to run if she was able to do it. Instead, bounces off Lower Merion, so Shipley gets it back that time. Throws it inbounds to Medina once again. Trying to get inside. Devon now with the ball. Back to Medina. Kicks it towards the net instead. Looks like they'll give them a corner kick. Indeed they will. And taking the corner kick will be number 21, Razia Merion. Kicks it, and it might be a little too high. Tries to head it in, and it goes out of bounds. But it will be another corner kick, and Merion goes right back to the corner for it. And that was a close call there for Merion Mercy. It's around 25 minutes left, and to go down 2 goals would not be a favorable situation. The kick is up, and heads it, tries to get it in. Gets it back to the center, but out to here, he falls on top of it. Great reaction speed by her to fall down on top of the ball to prevent the score. Looks like we might see a change in goalkeeper soon for Shipley, as their second goaltender is up at the midfield. But they might not need to, as they're heading towards the line now. Fires away. Great job by Riley Loudon to fall on top of it. That time, Lily Den with the shot. That's her 3rd shot of the day. She's had her chances, just hasn't been able to capitalize. Part of that has been due to the great goalkeeping by Loudon. Ball back in midfield now. Back towards the goalkeeper. Den trying to get it again, but she can't, as the ball goes all the way out of bounds on the other side of the field. Lord Merion Mercy will keep it. And indeed, there will be a goalie substitution. Out comes Riley Loudon after a strong first half, excuse me. In comes Ellie Armstem, excuse me. Interesting decision to switch goalkeepers here after a strong performance by Loudon, but perhaps it's due to a need for rest, perhaps just part of the coach's strategy. Maybe they have 2 good goaltenders. We'll see what Armstrong can do. As Olivia DeLuca will throw it in for Merion Mercy. Great job by Sophie Shapiro to kick it away. DeLuca once again will throw in. Merion Mercy trying to keep it inside. Line swarmed by multiple defenders. The ball sails all the way back to midfield and out of bounds. Richardson will throw in the ball. She gives it to Lyons. Guarded closely by Hirsch. Olivia Cora on the attack, and that ball sails wide right and hits the top of our 10 in the process. Kicks it all the way across to midfield. Nearly hit our cameraman in the process and bounced on top of our 10. Thank goodness for that. Oh my goodness. As Merion Mercy back on the attack now. Ball all the way back down on the Shipley side of the field, but it goes out of bounds. And this time it goes off the foot of Shipley's players, so Olivia DeLuca will throw it in once again. Throws it all the way towards the goal. It's off the head of Amelia Kramer and out of bounds, but touched a Merion Mercy player last. So Ellie Armstrong will throw it away, or kick it away, excuse me. Bounces off the leg of Julia Richardson. 4th time in this half that it's happened to her. Throws it away. Tries to get it to Devin, trying to spin inside, trying to get past DeLuca. DeLuca working against Devin. Back to Alamayhew. Gives it to Richardson. And they're able to get the ball back to midfield, but Gilbert's quick to meet and get it. Catherine Gilbert gets it past one defender. Lily Den now with it. 1 woman to beat. Gets it inside, and she falls down. She shoots. Huge break there for Shipley. Jessie Schmidt had all day to kick that. Just couldn't get it to go. And Riley Medina now all alone now on the other side of the field. Keeps it in bounds. But it's going to, and able to get it back to the goalkeeper. But Siri's quick to meet it. And that is the second time a ball has hit the top of our tent. The ball that time bounces off of the Shipley player, so Julia Richardson will throw the ball in. Sails over the head of Payne. And that is another ball that is in our tent. Ball's flying all over the place. The wind's been going crazy all day. Anything can happen in that sense. As DeLuca will throw it in. Medina keeps it in bounds, but a whistle is blown. So DeLuca will throw in. And some more substitutions here. Shapiro will be subbed out as well as Alice. Both have played the majority of this game. DeLuca throws it in. Good kick there to get it back towards midfield. Carl trying to get it past midfield. She can't get it though. Another ball sailing out of bounds. Richardson will throw it in. But it's quickly met by Jackson. Gets it back to midfield. Richardson quick to meet. Good job there by Devin. Medina now trying to get past Lyons. Lyons quick to scoop up the ball and make sure that that advancement does not go any further. Ball now just in front of the goalkeeper. Ball sent a little farther, but the goalkeeper quick to meet it. And a nice punt all the way to midfield. Julia Richardson trying to keep it in bounds. Goes just out of bounds at the midfield line. Medina now with the ball trying to get past DeLuca. And DeLuca has been a wall on defense so far today. Nothing's getting past her. Richardson will throw it in. Sails over the head of the defender. Lyons now with it, but it loses the ball. Medina now with it against Richardson. Trying to get inside, but it's kicked away by Jackson. Cora all alone, only Alamayhu to beat. Trying to look for Devin. Alamayhu quick to stop her, though. Good defense. 17 here to play at Shipley High School. Ball sails out of bounds, but Shipley keeps it. Cora now with the ball, trying to get it. But Alamayhu kicks it over her head. Hoban gets it out. It's stopped in midfield. Gilbert trying to get rid of it. Gets it out to Medina. Richardson quick to stop it though. Medina trying to get there in time, but out to here he's going to fall on top just in the nick of time. Devin trying to get away from DeLuca. Gets it to Gilbert. Gilbert to Medina. Fisher able to get rid of it and get it out of their hands. Rather, great block by Avery Johnston to keep it on the Merion Mercy side of the field. Goes out of bounds and Shipley keeps it. Gilbert up against 3 defenders on that one. That time Madison Gallia fell down, so Shipley keeps it. As Gallia will throw it in. Whistle is blown for some substitutions, and in comes Anna Pascal and Avery Rail. We haven't seen them since early in the second half, so they're coming back in for the final 15. As Shipley's looking to put this one away, Merion Mercy looking to tie things up. Still plenty of time on the clock. We did see them score with under 5 to play, so not all is lost, but still, they've got to move quick if they want to do it. Down the outside. And Fisher unable to hang on to it. Shipley retains possession. Meehan throws it in, bounces out of bounds, but, excuse me, no, it stays in bounds. Richardson trying to keep it. Avery Dell in the corner. Guarded closely by Richardson, kicks it towards the net. But Issa Alamé, he was quick to meet it. Gilbert trying to get it inside again. Richardson kicks it away. Avery Dell now with it, trying to get it in the inside. Working against Richardson. Trying to find the open passing lane she can, and ends up Sophia Richardson with the ball. Gilbert now meets it. Gilbert going to take her shot towards the net. But Thierry able to hang on. It bounced out of her hands for a split second, but looked like she was just trying to make sure she caught it in time. And there's a collision at midfield between Gilbert and Kaninsky. Both are quick to get up, so now there's a player down on the field. Not sure which player it is. We'll take a quick break and we'll step aside as they tend to her. You're watching at Sports Fan Base Network. And welcome back into our coverage of high school women's soccer between Shipley and Merion Mercy. We had an injury timeout as there was a player down on the field. She appears to be okay. She was able to walk off the field. Our best wishes are with her. As Satiri gets ready to kick it away, which quickly met by Cora. Cora trying to find a lane inside. Gets it in. Pascal now with it, fighting against traffic. Avery Dell now with it. Gets it to Meehan. Meehan kicks it towards the net, and it's in! Razia Meehan able to sail it over the head of Atiri to take a 3-1 lead with 13 to play. Great instincts by Avery Rell as well. She saw that the shot wasn't there. She saw her teammate wide open. She said, I'm going to trust her, and it was a great choice to do so. Great kick by Riza Meehan. Now a 3-1 ball game. Just 13:08 to play here in the second half. And despite what the score may say, it has been a well-thought match throughout this entire game. Both teams have had plenty of opportunities. In this one, it's just been Shipley that's been able to capitalize. Ball sails back over across midfield. Cora trying to race down to keep it in bounds. Bounces out of bounds off her foot, so Hoban will throw it in. Lions try to fight through the traffic. It's quickly met by a few defenders. Arm stump kicks it away. Gives it to Galea. And at this point, Shipley's just looking to run things down and keep it in their possession and not allow Merion Mercy to gain any momentum. As Kramer's forced to kick it away. As they throw it in towards the goal. Merion quick to meet it. Devin gets it out, but Alamehu quick to meet her at midfield. And it's quickly kicked away back towards the goalkeeper. And once again, that is the fourth ball that has landed on top of our 10 here today. As Shipley will get set to throw in, this time it will be Mackenzie Payne throwing the ball in. Toss it to Payne, or excuse me, to Dell, but it's quickly met by Richardson. Ball goes out of bounds, but Shipley keeps the ball. And wash, rinse, repeat. She throws it to Dell, but Richardson's there to meet it. Ball all the way down towards the corner. Alamehu against Love. Love trying to fight through the contact, trying to spin. Still fighting through the contact, still hanging on to the ball as she falls down, but Lyons comes away with it. Instead, it will bounce all the way out of bounds once again. Merion Mercy will inbound. And Jackson with the ball, kicks it up. It bounces off the leg of Teresa Lynch. So Shipley inbounds once again. Payne trying to get it to Dell. It bounced out of bounds. And it goes off the shoulder of Richardson. Payne once again with the inbound. Gets it to Love. Alamehu doing a good job to keep it inbounds, but Love still fighting for the contact. Love gets past the defender, gets past DeLuca. DeLuca falls down. Dell fighting through traffic now. Love with the ball. Love's going to fire, and it goes wide right. Great job by Riley Love to fight through the traffic. Just couldn't get her shot to sail a little bit more to the left. Just under 10 minutes to play here in the second half as Alamehu gets set to kick it away. Trying to poke it three. Pascal now with the ball, gets it past the defender. Richardson kicks it away. Pascal gets it back to Dell. Only Alamehu to beat, trying to get it inside. Gets it to Love, but it's off the foot of DeLuca, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick this time. They've had some success with corner kicks, but Merion Mercy's done a good job of neutralizing them for the most part. They've had their opportunities. As Mujahid will kick it in from the corner. Kick is all the way, and it is headed in! And that time it was Riley Love heading it in off the corner kick. And it looked like the celebration was cut a little short as the ref's explaining something. It looks like they're going to take away the goal. Instead, Alamehu will kick it off. It looked like she might have stepped inside the zone. I'm not sure what the call was. Instead, it's still a 3-1 game. Sort of a weird circumstance there. It looked to us that it went in, but instead, we'll say it did not. Mujahid trying to head it. Ends up with the ball anyway. Mujahid spinning inside, trying to fight through traffic. Kicks it towards the net. Great diving save by Atiri to keep it out of the goal. Tries to kick it. Bounces off the goal, but Avery Dell finishes it off. Riley Love started it. Avery Dell finished it. Now it's a 4-1 ball game with 7:53 to play. That's the second time we've seen a ball bounce off the post and almost not go in. Thankfully, this time for Shipley, there was a player there to finish off the deal. And a 3-goal lead now with 7 minutes left. Or excuse me, 7:53 left. When we're trying to get it to the line, instead, Gilbert comes up with it. Mujahid gives it back to Gilbert. Gilbert racing up the left side. Back to Mujahid. Gilbert once again with it. It goes a little past her. Sails out of bounds. Shipley keeps it. Kicks it towards the net, and it bounces off the post, and it doesn't go in. Hits the top crossbar, but bounces outside. Make it the third time a ball has hit the post or the crossbar today. That is unparalleled, honestly. Instead, Merion Mercy getting a little lucky there. It's still only a 4-1 game. Goes off the foot of Gilbert, so Merion Mercy trying to pull together a late game rally. Down by 3. Love now with the ball at midfield. Fighting in traffic. Gets it to Cora. Cora, only one woman to beat against Almayhew. Atiri, though, kicks it out. Gets it back to Mujahid. Mujahid going to fire towards the net. Good save, though, by Atiri. As she punts it away. Good job by Merion Mercy. Anna Pascal now trying to fight through traffic, trying to get it inside. Back to Avery Dell. Dell looking for her third goal of the game. Cora trying to kick it. Instead, Atiri comes up with it. And we appear to have another player down on the field. There was contact towards the goal. We'll take a quick break and step aside as they tend to her here on the Sports Fanbase Network. welcome back into our coverage for SFBM between Merion Mercy Women's Soccer and Shipley Women's Soccer. We had an injured player on the field once again for Merion Mercy. She had to be helped off the field. Hopefully she is all right and it's nothing too severe. And the game will continue. Currently Shipley up 4-1 against Merion Mercy with 5:40 left to play. Just looking to put things away and wrap a bow on this one. And this would be a great game for Shipley to come away with a win. It is Senior Saturday after all for their school. Currently 4 seniors on the roster for Shipley. Goalie Riley Loudon, defenseman Madison Gallia, defenseman Mackenzie Payne, and another midfielder Mara Linderman. So credit to all of them and congratulations. As the ball bounces off the foot of Madison Galea, so Merion Mercy will maintain it. And we have some more substitutions. In comes for Shipley, number 18, Annabelle Green, number 13, Catherine Hornberger, and number 17, number 27. This one bounces off the head of DeLuca, but Thierry kicks it away. And this one goes out of bounds. Shipley will keep it though. Payne gets it to Dell. Dell to Pascal in midfield. DeLuca's quick to meet it. DeLuca up against Mujahid. Mujahid trying to get it inside. DeLuca kicks it out. And a good save here by Atiri. Just 3:26 left to play. Merion Mercy able to kick it all the way down onto Shipley's side of the field. They'll keep it as it goes out of bounds off a Shipley player. And here the cheers from the bench. Number 23 for Shipley, Sophie Pascal. She hasn't played all season long yet. She's been dealing with a couple of injuries. Coach told us before the games, and he wanted to put her in, this senior day. Wanted to let her play in this one. So congrats to her for making it back onto the field as Shipley's looking to close this game out. As Merion Mercy throws it in, but it's quickly met and bounced out of bounds off the knee of a Shipley player. 2 minutes to go. There's Comey trying to get it inside. Gets it out to Love. Love trying to get there quick, but Atiri might be there to meet her. And she will. Ball sails wide out of bounds. But Shipley will keep the ball. Pascal. Love trying to get it to Pascal. She hangs onto the ball. And Love trying to fight through traffic, looking for one more goal. Sophie Pascal, her shot sails wide over the goal. But you can hear the cheers from her bench as they are just happy to have her back on the field after all the time that she had missed. And the ball goes out of bounds off the leg of Sophie Fisher. And this one will be a goalie kick, as it went out of bounds off a Shipley player's leg. Natiri kicks it away. Sophie Pascal guarding up against Richardson. Goes out of bounds off Pascal's leg. Once again goes off the foot of a Shipley player. And that will just about do it. The final whistle sounds. Shipley taking down Merion Mercy 4-1 in their senior Saturday of all days. What a great game this was. Back and forth all day long. A fantastic matchup between both these teams. Congratulations to Shipley for the win. Thank you all so much for listening to Sports Fanbase Network. This has been Matt Rainier. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, everyone.